Like, share, and subscribe. I stumbled on a way to see the blink. Whoa, Grandpa's goofing up again. You can't talk if you don't have the mic. And Grandpa does it. Grandpa throws his mic on the floor. You know, Grandpa's old school. Uses a notebook too. Okay, price prediction for Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you all about that price prediction pretty quick. Well, we had a boring day today. $6 spread between the high and the low. Sideways. Oh, man. I kind of thought it was going to be a slow day. But tomorrow I'm thinking we're going to have a $10 day. But, you know, Grandpa don't know for sure. It's just what I've seen. So, let's see here. Hey, are we going to, we got an M, and now we got the start of a W. She comes down in the 15-minute chart. She's going up. She went down some. I'd like it. I'm thinking we're going to probably see 232, though. But anyway, because I'll tell you why we're going to see 232. Grandma's got buys down at 232. And it just seems like Grandma knows stuff. I don't know how she knows, but she does. And so when Grandma's got to buy at 232, it's probably a good place to have a buy. Don't worry, Grandma's got sells up at 284. And when if she gets her a little bit more bought down here, by the time she gets up to 284, she'll have at least 30 big ones, I think. Yep, right in that range. Yeah, Grandma, she knows how to make money. Don't worry about Grandma. Okay, I got a few things I want to go through with you here. One is smart money, the market makers, the big guys, whatever you want to call them, they never, ever use a stop loss. But they want you to use a stop loss. They promote it. Why? They want to help you. It's obvious that they want to help you, but they don't use them. No, they don't. And I've been thinking about something. I'm gonna get to. I gotta find a chart that I got it on that will be more clear. This might be it. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. All right. This is the hourly chart. Now, we're running in a consolidation zone. Supply and demand zone, if you want to call it that, okay? And the market makers or the smart money, they're loading up the bus for whichever way they're going to go at this point in the near term. And they are loading up. They've been loading up for 2 weeks. We've been in this consolidation zone. And let me show you the consolidation zone, being I'm talking so much about it. Here it is. And where's 232 where Grandma wants to be? Right somewhere about there. Okay, there's 232 where I got my little thingy bopper. Goes across right along the bottom here. And then you got the 247, 245, 247 area up above. All right. Now, what I want to point out to you, and I can do it on this chart, is down here, okay, we're in this consolidation zone, right? And down here, you have 226.56. Okay, just a shade under 227. I think we're going to see that number again real soon. Real soon. See this number up here? 252.70. I think we're going to see that number again real soon. These are where the market makers took us, and they cleaned out stop losses down here in this area. A ton of them, I'll guarantee it. That's a guarantee from Grandpa. Okay. Now, my point is this: don't. There's guys that they do YouTube videos, and they're professional stop loss putters. They know where to put a stop loss, and a lot of times they don't get hit. But what happens is when the market makers see enough stops in an area, they just simply go get it. Okay, they have the ability to move Tesla or any market, and they just go get them. Same on the top side. Okay, now Grandpa's trying to paint you a little bit of a picture here. Okay, now instead of letting your stop loss get hit down here, find out where these guys are putting their stop loss on the bottom. That's where you want to buy. You don't want to get stopped out here. You want to buy here and take the ride up. Figure out where they're putting their stop loss up here at the top in this. They're putting it in this wick. Right here. This is where these guys have put their stop losses, thinking that they're fairly safe. All right? And they get one candle that takes her up out of the range, and they're going to most likely return to these two numbers. If you want to buy in a super good spot, better than Grandma, even better than Grandma. Grandpa's going to start trying to buy some stuff better than Grandma. Is it possible? I don't think so, but I'm going to try. And expect them. Expect them to go where you don't expect. But instead of getting stopped out up here with your short position, have some shares that you bought down here and sell them up there or something, or go short up here. Okay, this is the spot to do it. Here's the other spot. So all I'm trying to say is, if you got somebody that you're watching and they're really good at putting in stop losses, front run them a little bit and start buying where their stop loss is on the bottom side, and start selling where they got their stop loss on the top side. Grandpa's not very good at doing stop losses. Grandpa don't use stop losses because Grandpa don't like stop losses, because I like to do what the market makers want to do. Grandpa's not very. I like to keep it simple. Okay, so I'll quit rattling about that. Oh, I got to talk. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, keep track of the high and the low each day. What is the high and the low today? Okay, the high of today is 239.37, and the low is 233. Like I said, it's a $6, and we closed at 235.58 in the red today. But every day, keep track of your high and your low of the day. Bare minimum, that's where you should be doing your buying and selling. If you're not, if you're trying to go in and out, in Grandpa's opinion, it's a good spot. It's better than the alternative. I can tell you that. Let's see what else. Okay, we got 2 weeks of consolidation. You're looking at it right here, and where's Grandpa think we're gonna go tomorrow? Well, Grandpa thinks that we're going to bottom out about 231 approximately in the 231 area, and I think we're going to top out at 241. I thought we were going to top out at 241 today, but we run so tight that we just didn't. But we are staying in this range, and but she'll come out of this range, and Grandpa's still bullish, thinking we're going to 284 before we go to whatever, to 200 or 190 or 184. We're heading up. Nothing's is changing that. This candle, this green candle in the monthly. This is a strong chart. It's got a buy signal. Okay, we got a green candle. Oh, this is the weekly. This candle's 1 day old, but it's staying in our little red thing here, our little yellow line. It's staying inside it. So I like that. I don't know if it's going to climb up. I expect it to drift out of it. Here's our real trend line, and but if you go straight down from here on this weekly candle, okay, what price do we got? Oh, that's terrible. That would be, well, it ain't gonna go. It'd go like that probably at an angle. What's that give us? 223. That 227 area. If you really want to have a super good buy-in, I think 227 is your number. Even better than Grandma's 232 by $5. But don't worry about Grandma; she's gonna make money no matter what. I'll get you on that monthly where I thought I was. Here it is. Here's your candle. It's green, and we got 2 days of green now, and she's following this line straight up. Hey, so you got these wicks down here, okay? That's where they killed everybody. But long wick up, long wicks up, long wicks up. This is still a sell signal here with our engulfing candle, but it's I think she's going to reverse on us, okay? And that's just what Grandpa thinks. So, I don't know. I think I about said it now. 241 on the high. I really think 241, 243 area, and on the bottom side you got to give Grandpa a little room. I'm thinking that 232, 230 on the bottom side, and you might as well relax until Grandma gets her 232. I don't hardly know how it could go too high. She's got to get her fill. And that's just the way it is. So, sorry to tell you that. And hold out for, if you're in the cash account, hold out for 24. Oh, I know what I need to tell you. Let's talk about blinking a little bit. Aftermarket, they were up at 240. Well, pre-market and aftermarket, they were at 247.80. Shorting times 7 times 1, different numbers, fair amount. And 246 times 4 shorting throughout the day, 247.50 times 1. And after hours, still, they're shorting at 243, just about 244 times 2 after hours. And when we get a spike up, let me put, well, I can't. I don't have after hours on this one. But currently the price is right at 235.60, right, pretty much right where we closed. It dipped down to 235 area right after the close, and she's clawed its way back up 60 cents. On the buy side, pre-market, they were down at 189.70 times 2. We have substance at 184. It's going to go there in your future. Pre-market and aftermarket, they were down at 224 buying times 5 in the pre-market, and after hours here for a half hour, they were buying times 1. Throughout the day, they bought in the 226 to 228 area, and 227 very likely in your future. It's not going to rock the boat. You're still in an uptrend. You're still going to be in that uptrend. We're in this long-term 2-year downtrend here, over 2 years. And but Grandpa, there's going to come a time when we're going to break this line, and I think it's coming. It's getting closer every day. One of these is going to break. Grandpa thinks we're going to break through this one and head up here, and maybe even up to 340. So, and right now in the 2-minute chart, they're making a green candle. I'm looking at it on my other computer. So, think about why you use RSI that was made in the 70s, MACD that was made in the 60s. They're lagging. They work good back in the day, but the computer systems that we're playing against now, anything that lagging. You know what's nice about these wicks? Let me get you on the 5-minute. You know what's nice about this wick and that wick and that wick and these wicks? They're right now. They're faster than my engulfing buy signals that I talk about. Much faster. And you see them in real time. Okay, you see the big wicks in real time, and when you start seeing them it tells you what to do. Just like the blinking. The blinking is instant. Okay, the blinking is right now. And is it easy? No, it's not easy, but it's right now. And I'm telling you, this one right here that takes you down to that 227 where you want to buy, and this one up here, they stop loss hunt, okay, and they have fun. 14 days we've been in this supply and demand zone, okay. You want to buy on the bottom end of it like Grandma does, okay. Her overall average I think is 222 or 224. You know, she's good. Uh, and she's gonna make $60 or more. By the time I get her up there, it'll probably be 70 per share. You know, and we're gonna see it. We're gonna see 284. Don't don't do nothing dumb. Don't give them your money. Uh, okay, all good things are from the Lord. Grandpa's talked too much, and Lord willing,